Hi, I'm going to explain to you very briefly that I'm having difficulty with an Optimus pump that helps to pressurize the tank, and I'm looking forward to having someone out there in YouTube land to write to me or to make suggestions as to how I can either fix this or what's wrong with it. I'm going to show you what this setup is first of all. For those of you who hike or camp, you're probably very familiar with this small little Optimus stove. It has the burner and then the gas tank here. This cover here, when I purchased this, originally I purchased it with this pressurizer here, which this replaces this cover, and it simply goes on here. This allows me to not have to prime it by putting any type of fuel in this area to light it and put it in this area. And those of you who are familiar with this, you know what I mean. But I'm having trouble with this pump. Now, I purchased this back in mid-70s, and I haven't had a lot of use for it the last few decades. But anyway, the pump goes on here like this, and when I push, you'll watch this here. This is supposed to pressurize the tank, and what's happening is it doesn't pressurize the tank, and I'll show you this in a minute when I take it off. But basically, this is how you could pressurize the tank if you're in high elevations. Now, you don't have to be in high elevations to use this, but that's their selling point. Okay, so you've seen that. I'm going to take this off and show you what it does or what it really doesn't do when it's off. Okay, let's put the stove aside. This is the unit here. It really consists of two pieces. It has the aluminum plunger part and then this coupler part. And as you can see, there's a hole here, and there are also two holes on either side of the stem here. You might be able to see the one on the stem down here. It's dark. And then of course one 180 degrees on the other side here also. When I take this apart, it's a tight fit, but I can just unscrew it like that. This is the plunger part. I don't know if you can see that. I'm just pushing it down. Maybe if I do this, get better light in there. Okay, so that's the plunger. It creates the pressure. And somewhere in this unit here, the brass unit, is where I'm having the difficulty with the pressure going through. Now I can get in here and blow, and there's no air goes through that. And then when I put this back on, let me slide this back on here. There we go. Okay, I'm going to push, and you can see where the plunger comes back out, and I'm getting considerable pressure backwards because nothing is going out this part right here. I can hold it, and I get no air coming through the unit. See, it pushes back. So I'm unable to push air through. So if there's anybody out there that is familiar with this little pump here and knows how to fix it, I would appreciate it. Also, there is a gasket here. I was told that on some of these this can dry and crack, but this really has nothing to do with the ability of pressure. The person who explained it to me said that when this cracks it will leak. Well, there's absolutely no leakage because I can't get anything through. If there was leakage, the air would come through and there'd be leak in the gasket, but we don't have that. Okay, that's about it for the video. I appreciate it, you looking at this. And again, if you have any idea of what this is, ability to fix this, please let me know. Thank you.